Recording is in progress, and we are live for episode 39. Do I need to bring your Bush Light apple into you, or are you going to come out and get it?
Possibly.
Okay.
Maybe I could get Dookie to retrieve it.
There's not much left in it.
No.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right there.
Well, you can see me in the background.
All right, love, you good now?
Yes.
It is episode 39 of the Pitboss podcast. It's kind of a little impromptu weekend Saturday catch up. I do have a not very detailed, but I do have a list to keep me on task, as well as, love, you can keep me on task. But the biggest thing is we are testing out Zoom, or at least I'm testing. Definitely you are, but I'm definitely testing out Zoom because I've really kind of struggled making sure, probably, and just like today, the last couple, the PNPs that we've done, the last PNP and the last two Pitboss podcasts we've done, I've had issues with audio. So we're testing out the Zoom audio. It is a UFC Saturday. Salute.
Is this really, we're doing a podcast now? I just thought we were playing around. I didn't think you were actually doing one.
Love, please. Please, love, please.
You can see my
I can't see
bump.
it. No, I can't. It's so dark in there.
I can.
Okay, well, you know what? Why don't you close the blinds a little bit for yourself? Why don't you tell us about that? How'd you get that? It is pretty unique. I mean, we all have like unique features on our bodies. How did you get that? And this is not in my notes. This is not in my notes. So go ahead.
Let's talk about my borrowed fart. Yeah, I used to work at I used to live in a stable with another stable hand.
Sexy.
Where we were training dressage horses, and they had some young horses up in the top paddock that I was feeding, driving the tractor up there, jumped off, threw the food in, and this one young filly decided she was so excited she needed to kick out as I was climbing under the fence and clocked me right in the forehead. But thankfully she didn't have any shoes on, so that's what probably saved me. But this thing gets more prominent as I get older. So
what is it really, like calcium or something?
I don't know. I guess maybe I had a crack in my head.
Does it move?
It's hard. It's bone. All right, enough about me.
So number one is we are testing out Zoom once again, just getting a little bit more familiar with it. It is UFC Saturday. For some reason, prelims, it must be like in Europe, because the prelims were at 11 a.m. The main event started at 2. So we got that taping. Damn, I just dated myself.
Yeah, you did.
It is recording digitally. We have a sushi tonight?
I think so.
All right. So we'll watch some UFC and eat some sushi. Number 2 on my list is kind of goes with, it should be not like 1A, 1B. Number 2 should be 1B, where we are gearing up for the first Zoom Live. What are we calling it, love? Grip it and sip it. Yep. And it's going to be on Tuesday, July 19th. So today's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So the countdown is on within 3 days. Do you need another beer? What you going to switch?
By the lawn.
It's way too humid out to do that, love. Come on, please.
It's hot.
But it is the very first Zoom Live Grip It, and I have Rip It. And I actually wrote Rip It. What is up? Huh?
I don't know. Grip, same.
Grip, sip. It is free. You can find the link. Okay, so if you're watching this on YouTube, I will put the link down below. The true podcast formats, can't really put the link anywhere. So I would tell you to go to patreon.com/Geoff Coates, and the link is there free. So please, it's going to be the first time that I go live quite often. While painting decoys, especially, go live on Facebook. I have my 3: Facebook, Instagram, and then, whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to give everybody my middle finger. So there, Facebook, Instagram, and maybe I should either way, if I go start with my thumb, you get in the middle finger for number 3 either way. But anyway, number 3 would be YouTube Live. So this, even though people can type, this is going to be interactive. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah. You're going to help me with this?
I'm definitely going to help. It's just, how do we do this when there's multiple people on it? That's what we've got to figure out.
See, really, truthfully, Zoom is new to me, 100%. Maybe I should have got on board a lot. Tom Matus, TM Decoys, he was only about getting on Zoom.
This is the price you pay for not having a real job.
You had the real job, though.
Yeah, but I don't speak to hundreds of people.
That will be lucky if we have 3 people show up.
At least 4 that I can count.
But please go to the Patreon, patreon.com/Geoff, JEFFCOATS. And I'll have the link will be open to the public there. It's the meeting ID. Click the link, and or if you got the Zoom app already, all you're going to do is plug in that. Well, if you have the Zoom app, it takes you to it, and you're automatically in. Correct?
I think so, yeah.
See, got a couple different texts going on, and I may Oakview Charlie McCurdy's going to stop by, so I may have to run outside here quickly, but yeah. So I just thought this would be a good time to catch up throughout the week. It's been a busy week. PBHQ, I feel like I've kind of had a gag order brought down on me. Come on, what, you just shook your head. What love?
No,
I can't talk about it.
Oh, okay, you can. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything.
And on that one, I gripped it and sipped it.
Loose lips sink ships, as my father would have said.
Bert, thinking of you, we are. Can we talk about sort of semi-reference the new Molly's Pitboss collaboration or not? Can't talk about that either. Probably.
Nope.
Huh?
Nope.
All right. I'm gonna let me just do this. I'm going to reach out, see if this works. I am in the outdoor air studio. Can you hear things, Karen?
I can. What is going on?
A boat's going by. I thought about trying to do here. Let me see.
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh, you didn't hear that?
Something else. Yeah.
All right, let's. I'm going to stay as a participant. Oh, I got it. Okay. Let's.
Recording in
Whoa.
progress.
All right. Whoa. There we go. Again, we're trying to figure this out, right?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. There. The boat's already passed, but I got to turn the audio down a little bit more because I'm hearing myself. This is kind of cool. Like we have a remote camera now.
Mm-hmm.
I am tank top it today because it's a warm one.
Mm-hmm.
It is a warm one, but there is the world's largest duck boat. He's Steve Hoover, thinking of you. We are. Dogs are barking. Let me see. I'm going to leave. Now I should be going. Leave meeting. There. There.
Too easy.
Kind of amused myself with that, huh? I'm on my front sheet of notes, and because of number 4 and number 5, I guess I have to flip to number 6.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Walmart today. Well, we went a couple different places, right? We started out when we ran the dogs. Well, first we went to Wawa. We ran the dogs. Wait a minute. Let's see what happens. He's connecting with audio.
There he is.
All the way from PEI, Prince Edward Island, Canada. Geoff. No, we don't hear you, man. You're muted. Your microphone is not on. And you need to do me a favor when you get a chance. Just take your phone, turn it, and then turn it back. Now turn it back. Now turn it. You need to turn it off. Turn it vertical. I guess it's not going to do it. There you go. All right, so you can just stay. You can just stay like that. I thought we learned that trick, Karen. Remember,
Yeah,
you turn it, and it will go horizontal. Horizontal. Is that a word? Horizontal. That when you go back vertical, it stays horizontal. There you go. No, all right. No, sincerely. Now, okay, just take and turn it sideways. It's not doing it. I got Rod Merritt to do it the other day on episode 38. He did it because he wanted to be vertical. But I said, hey man, just take your phone, turn it, and it went horizontal. And then when he turned it back vertical, he stayed horizontal.
You need to stop.
Stop what?
Look at my
Geoff, what is up, man? We speak.
Oh, not much. Just watching the golf.
Are you watching the
That's
senior?
exciting.
Karen will like that.
Are you watching senior?
Am I watching what?
Senior?
No, the British Open's on.
I'll copy that. Hey, you just for those anyone watching YouTube just saw you take a hit, but like what for those in the normal podcast world, what did you just lift to your lips?
Alexander Keith's.
Alexander Keith's. So the grip it and sip it is going to happen Tuesday night. And you know what? I love the John Daly story. He says,
yeah, John Daly's classic.
Grip it and rip it, and then you grip it and sip it. But have you seen his look these days?
Oh, yeah.
For anybody listening, you should Google John Daly and hit images. That's a freaking wild look he's got going on. I don't think his beard should be trimmed like that. Makes him look like he's a freaking elf or something. It is because it's like it's
Google.
Huh? It is.
I have to look at.
You have to check it out. Here, how do I share my screen? I might not want people to see what's on my browser though.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a wild look, I think. Let me see if I can do this real quick.
Just straight up go to.
Well, right from top to bottom too. I mean, the pants that he wears.
Okay, you ready? Check that out.
Yeah,
I don't think his beard should be trimming. I think he should go freestyle. Can you see it, Karen?
Yeah, I just Googled him.
Oh. Well, anyway.
Well, yeah, he looks like a leprechaun. What the heck?
He was. I don't know what he started. I guess he ended yesterday. He was even, and like he was only 6 strokes out.
Yeah, he missed the cut.
He did.
Yeah,
being even.
Well, he didn't end up even. He ended up, I think, 2 over. He even made the cut. I think he ended up 2 over.
Oh, gotcha.
He was close, and he screwed up in the last few holes.
I may have looked at it too early then because I thought I saw like the final. Yeah, so we are getting ready for Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. That would be 8 p.m. for you, Geoff. The grip it and sip it, and we're testing this out. I got to get Karen on so that she can be a co-host. That's what I need to make this happen. What just happened there?
I'm gonna try to share the leprechaun picture.
There you. So you're. That's why I love you, love. And speaking of you, love, your mother just texted me.
No, it's not letting me.
All right. It's not going to happen. I'm just taking a picture to send to your mom.
Okay.
What time is it? There, I'm going to send it. What time is it there? Your mom says, is there a wind? Damn, it's 4:50 a.m. and she's up. What's up with that?
Sundowners. I
don't know how do you get rid of your screen? You're blocking us.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, hang on.
Huh?
Hang on.
I'm gonna get angry.
It's yeah.
I just swiped to the left.
Oh, there it is. I see it.
There we go.
Close whiteboard. That was the whiteboard.
All right, get me back on task. Topic. What are we talking about?
I don't know. I was busy.
And just drinking beer, watching golf. Geoff, I did not show Karen. Who's Jonathan, by the way? I'm sorry.
Jonathan Platts?
Yeah, did I meet him?
No, you haven't met him
okay,
yet.
that's why. When you said Jonathan, I'm like, man, I'm not sure. Like I wasn't sure who you were referred to, but man, it was Karen. I'll show you the video later on. I probably can pull it up. It was a video of a nice. You're going to say centimeters. How many inches was that fish, Joe?
I don't know if he told me.
It looked nice.
Yeah, it did for sure. The keepers here are 50 to 65 centimeters. And I know he said they got their limit of keepers, which is 3 each, in like about 20 minutes. But that one looked to me like it could have been over.
I was going to say, I thought it looked at the here. I'll get to the end. Can you see it, Karen?
Yeah.
So he's running down the beach. Look at that beautiful red.
Yeah, it's so
sand.
clear.
He pulls it up right on the end.
To me, it looked like it could be closing in on 30 inches.
I thought here, that was a keeper here for sure.
And what's your keeper there?
I mean,
nice.
That's got to be a 30 inch. It's over 28. I know that.
Nice fish.
Don't you think, Karen?
I don't know. It's hard. I got to see the kid pick it up, but
he doesn't.
Very cool.
It's a keeper. I'm not going to show the camera. There's a big old terrapin floating out back here. Geoff, to do this, we're trying to. Charlie McCurdy's here. Can you guys talk for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Judy today.
She's upstairs on the couch right now.
Oh, you're downstairs.
Yeah, I'm in the duck room.
You're in the man cave.
Well, it's always colder in the basement, so.
You're not going to the beach?
I don't go to the beach.
It does look nice.
Not in the summer anyway.
It looked very nice.
No.
I was trying to see.
Judy hasn't been to the beach much.
She hasn't?
No, she's too busy. Just working all the time.
Oi! Folks. Where's Sawyer?
Sawyer is upstairs, I think, too, laying down. Yeah. She was with me. I'm doing garbage for Polly on Saturdays.
What does that mean?
Well, he does property management, right? So there's 6 or 7 cottages, I guess, down east of here that I just go out, pull the garbage out, put in new liner bags, and then go out to his place and dump all the garbage.
Oh, that's not so hard.
No, he's paying me pretty good.
I was going to say, does he pay you in beer or does he actually pay you?
Both, actually.
Oh, really? Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. No, it's working out good. I don't do anything anyways, on a Saturday, if it's, I don't golf. I'm not going to the beach. So I had told him before, if he had something, I'd be willing to, do something with him as far as work went and make a few extra bucks.
Nice. That's cool. I could help if I lived up there.
Exactly. Well, you just have to move up. You guys need to get a cottage up here.
Yes, I know. I'm watching Paulie and Stacey build that house. Looks really nice. They keep posting up some pictures.
Yeah, he was talking about that when I was there, actually.
It looks really nice.
Yeah, so after I was done, you've been to his house.
Mm-hmm.
So down below the house is where his shop, if you will, is.
I remember that.
And that's where the garbage. That's where the garbage bin is. So I take all the garbage out there and throw it in there.
Okay. Jeff is recording this. You know this, right?
Yep.
Just reminded.
Well, we do need to talk about something.
What's that?
I say we do need to talk about something.
Oh, talk about Paulie's trash.
Yeah, I guess there's better topics.
Huh. I'm playing with the buttons down the bottom. Reactions. Oh, I can raise my hand. What is that? Oh, that's cool.
That's, in the meeting, that'd be basically like you want to, for example, Tuesday when you do it, if somebody raises their hand, you can go to them and say, okay, you had a question.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay.
How are things down there? Nice day?
There's a few clouds. It was a little cloud this morning. It's kind of nice, but it is humid. It is not your kind of weather.
No.
It's kind of hot and humid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not my kind of weather here, and I'm sure it's not as hot or humid as there. So,
what's going on there today, by the way?
It's actually not too bad. It's 25 or 26, and the humidity's not too bad.
Okay.
But, I'd prefer to sit in the basement and watch the British Open.
Don't turn into an old guy yet.
I turned into an old guy long ago. If watching golf makes me an old guy.
Are you entertaining yourselves?
Yeah, we're talking about Paulie's trash.
I got a new t-shirt.
Oak Farms.
100%. Let me get back out tomorrow.
We're doing the dove hunt, I think, again with Oakview Farms in September.
Nice.
It was a lot of fun. I actually enjoyed it, but I have to go practice at a ski club beforehand because those little buggers are fast.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. So be honest, do I need to edit out what just happened while I was going, or are we good to go? Is it something I need to watch and then decide on my own? Oh, Karen, look at that. I enabled it for you.
That's cool. I was curious.
I'm thinking people may not be too interested in what was talked about.
All right, so the new T-shirt, Charlie McCordy and his wife Carol Ann were outside. I take Mac Man out, so I threw the tire a couple times, and they got to meet Mac real quick. Karen, what are we doing there?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what they asked too, and I was like, man, the longer we have him, the more we're gonna have him. They said, well, and Charlie just asked, are you gonna hunt him? I was like, man, I don't know if he'll sit calmly to hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, you put electric collar on him, and he's I don't want I'd like to if I hunted him, I'd rather hunt him without electric collar. I don't want to use electric collar. But anyway, please, if you're listening along still, you have not lost interest. At Oakview Farms, worth checking out. Charlie and Carol Ann, guys, thank you very much. They did send actually dropped off the branding iron for his new decoys. The wood duck hens are about 50% painted. I didn't get them done last year, and then he's gonna do some widgeon. I think about half dozen widgeon. I'll stop hitting the pen on the table. I'm sorry. Half dozen widgeon, some mallard, some black duck, and a swan. Yeah. So, and Geoff, in those widgeon, I think I'm going to end up doing at least a sheet of widgeon. So I think one of them has to be a Eurasian. So I'll attempt to make it a Eurasian. So
yeah, I think you should.
I'm going to try. So we were talking about Walmart. So listen to this, Geoff. We drink bottled water. I don't know, good, bad, or indifferent. It doesn't really matter. But what pack did we get, Karen? The 32? The 32 bottles?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So 32 bottles was $2.98. Today, the 32 bottles was $5.39. And Geoff, that's US. Not Canadian.
Yeah, that's nuts.
No. Mm-hmm. A freaking ear of corn was 68 cents.
For one.
Yeah, with the husk. I mean, a lot of times Food Line, I guess it depends on how old it is. But with a couple times this year, we've done 4 for $1, so 25 cents each.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No. All right, I'm just checking out. Making sure I got it. There's some things across the top here in Zoom that I'm very new to this and this is a crash course in Zoom for me. So, yeah. Where are you headed, man?
I've got some charcoal in my.
What are we cooking? Yeah. What are we cooking?
Chicken thighs.
There you go.
Yeah.
We love Karen. I never was a thigh guy. I was more breasts just because I don't know why, but I like breasts better than thighs. And Geoff, Carrie Underwood, I don't, again, man, she's got a set of legs on her, but I just don't know.
She has a wicked set of legs on her.
Karen, the backstory to this is Geoff and I we were kind of, texting back and forth about certain things, and Carrie Underwood came up, and I said, man, I'm just not a fan. I was about to text about her legs, and he did before I could. And I swear to Geoff, I was going to. Jeff's locked up. Are you there?
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you
Sorry.
locked up. No, you're good. So what in not Celsius, in Fahrenheit, what temperature are we at today there? Oh, he's locked up again. He must be in between being on
Fahrenheit. I would say we're in the 80s.
Oh wow. Okay. It's a I've actually I feel pretty comfortable sitting out back. I mean, again, the fan above me's spinning pretty good, but it's a warm one today, right, Karen?
Yeah, definitely. It's humid.
Yeah, the humidity is up for sure. Here, let me see. You guys talk amongst yourselves, please. I want to see one other thing. See what I got. See if I can do this real quick.
It is 24 here. Well, in Fahrenheit, it's 76.
Nice.
Humidex 82. Yeah, so even I can handle that. Now that was at 2:00. It's probably warmer now.
Really hoping it's cool in October.
Oh, it'll be cool when you're here.
I hope.
Yeah, it should be.
So you mentioned Paulie. What's going on there, Geoff?
What's going on with Paulie, or what's going on?
No, that you're able to actually tell us about what's going on with Paulie.
Oh, I don't think I can tell you much.
All right, well, we can move on from that then. I was trying to get something going on here. I should be paying attention, but I'm not. All right, so back to my list. Here's a topic, Geoff. Woodpeckers. Karen and I are trying to really. Karen did see a pileated woodpecker over there. You're 100% sure, right, love?
Yeah.
When I say over there, I'm talking about the farm, the future site of PBHQ, and I guess that's really all I can say, Karen. Can I say any more?
No.
Okay. Can't say any more. Geoff, you missed it. There's a gag. I got a gag order currently. But
well, I kind of know.
But
kind of know why.
I did hang. I want to make my own, but I did hang well, I can't say it's a pileated woodpecker feeder, but I did hang up the woodpecker feeder. And we're hoping that a pileated woodpecker will enjoy it, right, Karen?
Yes.
Yeah. We're going to make, I'm really struggling with, you're locked up again, Geoff.
Okay.
What kind of shirt you got on?
Outside.
What kind of shirt you got on?
That's a buddy of Danny's. A buddy of Danny's has bear camp. You got me?
I do.
Sorry, there.
All right.
How's that?
Yeah, it's good. So forget about the buddy of Danny's. You never finished about the charcoal.
Well, that's why I was breaking up. I've got the Weber kettle, and I've got chicken thighs that I
chicken thighs. You did say that. You did say that. 100%. You know what? And that got me off on the Carrie Underwood. That's how we went down that topic. No, it was. He's talking about chicken thighs. I said, hey, I said, Karen. Okay, let's rewind. Let's get back on task.
Yeah, you got on to Carrie Underwood.
Karen turned me on to chicken thighs because I was more of a breast guy. And I said, I don't know why, but the breast more than the thighs. And I went off on the Carrie Underwood thing. But coming back, man, the last chicken we did, Karen. Well, no, those we did have those breast fillets kind of thing, right? Individual packages. Can you hear that boat going by?
I cannot.
Okay, that's good. I was just curious. I was curious what the audio is.
No.
But we did those boneless thighs that time, and they were freaking good. So
yeah, they're just I don't know, more fat usually has more taste. So, but yeah, very good.
Yeah,
but with that Mexican dish, that's what we like.
That was, and they are a little higher in calories versus your straight up
calories. Yeah.
Yeah, versus your straight up. Well,
chicken breast.
Yeah, I was gonna say white meat or light meat, white meat, something like that. So. Geoff, you've been doing a good bit of banding, the geese?
I helped them one day.
Okay.
I don't know how many days I think they banded 6 days maybe. 5 or 6 days, and they handled just shy of 1,000 birds. Now that, that's not all new bands. There was probably 400 and some recaptures. So
gotcha. So, and why don't you, because I did say Prince Edward Island, because generally I just say PEI, and I assume that everybody should know what I'm talking about. So in your description, your vernacular, where are you from?
I'm from Prince Edward Island, Charlottetown, the capital, Prince Edward Island, and it's on the east coast of Canada.
Awesome. Good.
Just a little island off the coast of Nova Scotia and New Brunswick.
And educate me again on the Confederation Papers.
They consider Prince Edward Island, Charlottetown, as the birthplace of Confederation. So in 1867 is when Canada right now. That's when we started. My history isn't real good, but the fathers of Confederation met in Charlottetown. I think they met in Quebec City as well, but they consider Prince Edward Island as the birthplace of Confederation for the country of Canada.
There's a little tinny going by.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that's actually kind of a long one, but looks like they're both sucking down beer as they go by. They can't have more than like a 4 or 5 horse little motor.
Is that the kid? The kids?
It's like some old guy and some girl in a bikini.
No, it is a tinny.
It is a tinny. That's why I said it's a tinny going by.
Okay, so what's the tinny,
Karen?
In Australia, just a little aluminum, boat. I guess you might call like a John boat here. It has more of a, like a bow.
You would call it a rowboat that has a very small, very lightweight rowboat.
Call it a rowboat.
Well, okay. That's what it's a V-bow aluminum boat that you sit there.
That's what you would call it. Okay. Yeah.
That's what Geoff would understand.
Okay. Yes. All right. A rowboat.
Yeah, I understand.
Aluminum. And it has just a little motor on it. And they're widely used back home, like in the creeks and, just harbors, that kind of thing.
And I'm telling you, it was like an old... Good.
People tow them behind their boats a lot in the bay, Moreton Bay, which is off of Brisbane in Queensland. But yeah, you would just anchor up out in the bay and use your tinny to go to shore, take the dogs or whatever, and ride on back to the boat.
But that was an old school one. The boat was old, and like the outboard looked like it was from like the 1950s. Like it was old. Like, I mean, literally the head of the thing wasn't bigger than a football. It was small. Karen, you're talking about you said Brisbane?
Brisbane, yeah.
Yeah. Tell us about the Gold Coast. Where'd you grow up? I wanted to talk about this before anyway. Well, Geoff, if you got to go, just say so.
No, I'm good.
You need another beer?
No, I'm good there.
Okay. I grew up on the east coast of Australia. It's the small town that I grew up in is called Kingscliff. It's not so small these days, but it's on the northern part of New South Wales, which is a state on the coast, on the beach. It is about a 15-minute drive to the next state, which is Queensland, which some people may have heard of the Gold Coast. It's a well-known tourist destination. It's at the lower eastern corner of Queensland. Queensland goes all the way north up to the top point, if you can think of Australia, the very top point of the east coast of Australia. So it's a very, very large state. The Great Barrier Reef is off of Queensland. Very beautiful spot. The town is kind of growing. Kingscliff, where I grew up, it's grown quite a bit, but still a beautiful place. It's maintained its beauty. So, yeah, that's where I'm from.
I listened to none of that because I already know it, but you know what I just texted your mom?
I said Byron, yeah. Yeah. So the most easterly point of Australia is Byron Bay. It's in New South Wales. It's about 90-minute drive from Kingscliff.
Yeah. And so Geoff, sincerely, it's pretty flat there, except there's this way up on a hill is this lighthouse. And the last little bit that you drive, like I don't know what I bet you it's got to be pushing 15% incline. It's steep. It truly is steep. Went up there and it was all, beautiful place, nice little parking lot up. Once you get up top, it's wind. Well, I think it's been windy each time we've been there. But the first time, and I was as sincere as I wasn't joking around at all. I love to joke around, but I wasn't. Get back to Karen's mom's and dad's, and her mom starts talking to us. And I was like, my goodness, like, I said, how do they get up there in the wintertime? Like, there's no way that you could get up that last little, probably good 300 yards, 400 yards. There's no way you could get up that hill. And she was just like, mate, she says, we don't have any ice here. But Karen, what happened today?
So just on Instagram, I guess someone that I follow in the town of Byron Bay, it was just like this white, which looked like snow everywhere. They are in the southern hemisphere, so it is winter down there right now, in the middle of winter. But Byron Bay would still be considered very tropical area. Banana trees growing everywhere in that area. But it was pretty good, man. I would say maybe 4 inches of this white 100%. Stuff, which apparently it was hail. They had so much hail, it looked like snow.
It really
was just very small pellets of hail.
Maybe it was sleet.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it was snow.
I guess.
Maybe it was snow.
But that's kind of crazy. Unless someone was, completely, Byron Bay is also known to be a very a well-known area for pot smokers. So maybe they were all high. I don't know, but it was.
I remember not grows, but what's that pine tree that is really tall?
Norfolk pine.
Say it again, please.
It's a Norfolk pine.
Norfolk.
Norfolk.
Nor.
Fork.
Fork.
I don't know. Where's my phone? It's out there. I got to look it up.
Your phone is out here. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But anyway, I do remember those. I remember the big pine trees that were there, and I remember like open air eateries that beer is a very big deal.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Everything is al fresco dining in that area just because it's so nice. Just like in Kingscliff where we get our coffee in the morning.
100%. Kettles 1. I'll talk to you, Geoff, but I could tell anybody this. I would live there in a heartbeat. I just don't know what I would do. That's all.
Retire, do nothing, watch golf.
Yeah. Golf.
Or F1.
Or just float in the creek.
Float in the creek. That is,
in your tinny.
No one on noodle. No one on noodle.
That's what we did. Float on noodles.
You go down to the creek in the morning and the freaking oldies they put their little head things on and they're out there swimming nonstop.
Against the tide.
Yeah. But the bush turkeys are pretty cool. They have these just little wild turkeys. They call them bush turkeys. They're like they resemble American turkey excuse me, Geoff, I apologize. They, and my friends in Mexico, they resemble turkeys in North America, or in or on North America, however you want to say it, right? Mm-hmm. Their tails, their tail is kind of sideways too, as they walk. But anyway, there's like little flocks of them just kind of walking around picking, and you kind of get close to them. I mean, they're wild enough, but they're sort of semi-tame too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're just little scavengers, little vulture birds.
Yeah.
And the lizards, the fully necked lizards everywhere.
Like big iguanas, Geoff. There was a guy we met, I think the first morning. I think I've told this story before, but we leave Maryland at 8, 9, 10 in the morning. So 8 to 10 in the morning. And we've flown either to Dallas, Fort Worth or LAX, Los Angeles. And the plane doesn't leave there till 11 p.m. And it's a 16, 17-hour flight, depending on which location you fly from. But you lose a day going over. So in all total, till we get to Kingscliff, it's like 32-hour journey. And when you get there, you're just like your time, your relative to our time here, the 16-hour flight, maybe drinking alcohol on the flight. Karen says she has to come back and tell me to shut up because I'm singing out loud when everybody's trying to sleep. And anyway, long story short, like the first morning we were like up wide awake because it could, we probably like would have slept in here, but there it's like super early, right? Well, again, like what did I say? When we started this, it's 4:50. Well, now it would have been 5:16 a.m. in there, and it's 3:16, here, or 17. And we went down to the rocks, to the creek, and there's this guy. It was some kind of candy, gummy bears, or some kind of what was it, Karen? You remember? But it was kids' candy, wasn't it? What did he feed the lizards? He was feeding the lizards something.
Well, you said I thought he said mince.
Okay, maybe we're more mince. It was candy.
He did say mince, but what we call ground beef in Australia is mince.
That's what I remember.
He was feeding them ground beef. But
he was saying M-I-C-E or M-I-N-C-E. Something like that.
But anyway. He said mince, and I just had my American brain on, and I was like, sure, heck, it doesn't look like mince.
I remember him feeding them candy. So he was feeding them ground beef. But in this, like the riprap of the inlet of this creek going out to the ocean, these lizards, they're that big.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they came out, and he was feeding them. We stopped talking. We took pictures, took some video. I may have made a YouTube video about it. I can't remember.
I gotta figure out a way to share pictures on the.
We will figure it out because there are ways to do that here.
Mm-hmm.
I just haven't figured it out.
And it's on the whiteboard, but I'm not allowed to use that because I got in trouble.
Well, I didn't say you got in trouble. I'm looking across. I'm just not really seeing. I'm not seeing it.
What?
I'm clicking. I'm like clicking on stuff, just looking. I'm just
the whiteboard.
Yeah, or to how to make my screen live. That's what I'd like to do.
Oh.
You got to be able to do it.
Share screen.
But if I share my screen, I think it's just going to be this, right?
Well, let's see.
No, I think share screen will show what you're looking at.
Yeah.
You might not want to see what I'm looking at, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
I'm all joking aside, I don't see share screen.
Start share. Host disabled participant screen sharing. So I can't.
So I need to set that up. Here comes the tinny again. I need to set that.
Yeah, we don't.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, for the meeting, I wouldn't allow it for sure. For just the three of us, you don't know what people are going to show you.
Maybe they show me Carrie Underwood's thighs. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Geoff, I know you're watching golf, but it is a UFC Saturday.
Is it? Okay. Yeah, we got a way to go to.
It must be from Europe, though, because the prelim started at 11 and the main card started at 2. So
it's on already.
Yeah. We're not taping it. We hit record. Oh. Karen's coming out. You left the door. What's that?
Meeting controls.
Oh, thank you. I'm learning. But I think I need to set this up in the beginning. All right. That was annoying. All right, she closed the door. All right, have we rambled enough? I'll let Karen sit back down. Geoff, I appreciate you.
Yes.
Karen says yes. I appreciate you tuning in, Geoff. Thank you very much. It's kind of an impromptu. When we ran the dogs, I did make notes. Back, front and back. When we ran the dogs this morning, I told Karen, I was like, hey, let's just do this. I thought we'd catch up a little bit more on the week, but Karen didn't really want to talk about catching up. I did get all the teal done. 12 teal are going to the first 12 are shipped out going to Texas. So that got done yesterday. I've kind of been a little degenerative of decoy carving, but Geoff, who made all those? I was telling Karen this morning, who made all those foamzillas?
Oh yeah, that's Jonathan. Jonathan Platts. He works with Ducks Unlimited. So yeah, same guy. That was his nephew that caught the striper. And he
and you had the layout boat then.
Yeah.
Yep. And I did tell Karen this. I was like, hey, Karen, I was like, that'd be really cool. It looks like we're gonna go on a Scoter shoot one morning.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah. What's the limit on them, Geoff?
4.
Okay. I was just wondering if it was, our limit got dropped this year to 3, but I was curious in your 6 birds if you could shoot 6 of them. That's all.
Yeah, we can shoot 4, but it doesn't count towards the duck limit. Like, we could go in the morning, shoot 4 of them, and then go in the evening and shoot 6 black ducks if we want.
So basically 10 bird. If you shoot 4 scoter, you can still shoot 10 for the day. 10 ducks for the day.
Well, you could shoot 12 ducks.
Whoa!
You
What?
You could shoot 4 scoter and a couple of couple of eiders or a couple of old squaw or a couple of mergansers. So your sea duck limit.
It's a 6 bird sea duck limit as well as a 6 duck limit. 6 bird duck limit. Copy. Okay, that makes sense. All right.
Yeah, it's only limited to just a few people, though.
Just
you're not included.
No, otherwise you're going to have your island inundated.
Oh
yeah. No, we don't want it inundated. No, we don't want to turn it into an event.
No. I forgot about that.
So Ken, like New Brunswick, you can't. You can't go to New Brunswick and hunt. I can't go to New Brunswick and hunt on our own, right? Can somebody on the water and maybe you don't want to say this, but on the water in PEI, could I come there and hunt by myself legally?
No, you have to at least be with a resident. You don't need a guide per se, but you have to at least be with a resident. A resident who has their hunters, their hunting license.
And that would be for sea ducks, especially. That would be regular ducks. You could come here on public property and hunt on your own, but for sea ducks specific, in the open sea duck zone, the offshore waterfowl zone, you must have a Maryland resident with you. So that would be the same.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was that way there.
Public property, you're good if you can. Got a boat, walk out there, whatever. As long as you have a Maryland hunting license, and in your case, make sure you have your federal migratory waterfowl stamp. You'd be able to. You could hunt legally here too on your own.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
And it used to be like that here, but then they changed it so that you do have to. You have to be either with a resident or a guide.
Well, I was talking with Rod Merritt the other day because he's right there on the border of New Brunswick, and I was like, man, like I can't go to New Brunswick and hunt on my own. And I said, and then I have to hunt with a guide. And then there's actually 2 different guides licenses where the one guide license, the guide cannot hunt with you, but he could have 3 hunters. The other guide's license is he could have 1 hunter and he can hunt with that person.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's the way I remember it. Yeah. And if you recall the time you came over, because there would have been, I guess, well, I don't know. It depends on how you want to. There was definitely 3 hunters, if not 5, but because the 2 brothers both had guides licenses of the nature of the 3-person guide license, then 5 of us were covered.
Yeah.
But really only 3 of us hunted anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. I think we're done. I appreciate you taking the time, Geoff. Enjoy your Saturday.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah. Enjoy your golf. I did get excited a little bit to see something popped up. John Daly hit, I can't remember what hole it was, but damn, like he sunk a putt. I don't know if it was 40 feet, 50 feet. It was a long putt, and he sunk it.
Yeah, he eagled.
That was it.
One on the back 9, and for a while he was 1 or 2 under. When it was looking good, he'd make the cut, and then he didn't play so well in the last 4 or 5, 6 holes.
Well, I saw the clip of him making that eagle, and then like they went to him and like, holy moly, again, like what's he got going on? It was just kind of really quick pan, like they didn't like lock on him. I was like, holy moly, man! Like I googled him real quick. I was like, man, I don't know if that's a good look or not.
Yeah, it's gnomish.
It's something, yeah. Gnomish. Karen said it. What did you call it, Karen?
Leprechaun.
Leprechaun or gnomish. Yeah, I guess they're cousins, I guess.
Yeah,
it's that Masters green that really set it off.
All right, Geoff, thank you very much. I appreciate you taking time to tune in. Please tell Judy we said hello.
Yes.
And,
will do.
You can tell Paulie whatever you want to tell Paulie.
That's all I ever tell him anyway.
And give Sawyer a hug for us.
I will.
All right, man. We are on a countdown to. Karen says we're going to leave a day early now, possibly. But anyway, we're on a countdown to October. I'll say 24th is what the countdown we're on. Karen, and you this morning you talked about that because your idea was, which I need to make the countdown calendar to the first day of sea duck season. I don't know how many days away it is.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we're going to look at that.
It was a great idea, and I didn't take the time to do that. So
yeah, let's do that.
All right, Geoff, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, guys. We'll talk to you Tuesday.
All right. Be safe.
Take care.
See ya.
All right,
Bye.
Geoff Wood, all the way from PEI. That means Prince Edward Island, Canada. It looks like he's struggling there. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah. See you later.
I think he's
Bye.
All right, love. It's not much of a podcast, but it truly was for us to learn about Zoom a little bit more.
That's all I thought it was going to be. I did not realize we were doing this. She kept saying, "Are you going to be comfortable there?" I'm like, "I'm not going to sit here. I'm going to sit at the table."
Nope.
Next thing you know, you're recording.
3, 2, 1. She gives the countdown when you hit record. All right, Duke, what are you doing, boy? Duke.
He's looking at you. He's looking at you.
Get my gun out and shoot you. Get my gun out and shoot you. He's a dum-dum. He makes me so angry. All right, rise on the side. Karen, thank you very much. Hey, I'm all joking aside, sincerely. Next Tuesday, I almost said January, July 19th at 7 p.m. It is going to be right here on Zoom Live, the first Grip It and Sip It. Not rip it. We're not ripping it. We're sipping it, right?
Yep. Get some dinner, sit down, and
please tune in. Again,
join the group.
All goofiness aside, it's going to be a good time just to actually truly interact with some people. I hope we get 3, 4, 5 people that'll tune in. And again, it's free, but please go to patreon.com/Geoff Coates, JEFFCOATS. That's where you can find not this Zoom meeting link, but the Grip It. Oops, little something popped out there. The Grip It and Sip It live Zoom meeting link will be there. So, love. What's the plans? What are we doing?
Mowing the lawn.
I'm not mowing the lawn.
I'll mow it.
Please be careful.
Right, Larry, you want to help?
All right. As always, we appreciate you tuning in, and thank you very much. A very happy, safe Saturday. Well, it's safe Saturday for us and anybody else. Not that's going to be listening on Saturday, but please hope your weekend's good. Be safe. And once again, please tune in this coming Tuesday, July 19th, 2022 at 7 p.m. As always, thinking of you, we are.